pitched himself out of a lot of trouble.
Yeah, the first couple guys kept getting on, and I think his off-speed stuff today was really good. Change-up, breaking ball, threw him off down at the bottom of the order especially. He was able to get some big strikeouts.
Another good day for a starting pitcher.
Yeah.
Guess you can get used to that, huh?
We like that, obviously. I mean, you can't expect guys to throw shutouts every night, but, Godley started it, and each guy just keeps stepping up. So now we go on the road to Seattle, and good team will have to keep pitching that way and hopefully get a few more hits.
More than just the numbers, it seems, in this series, the pitchers, your starters have been able to go out there and work through jams out there, too. How have you seen some maturity in them throughout this series?
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think that's a good way to put it. This hasn't been easy, is what you're saying, and the first question too, same way. When guys get in trouble, you start to see how much, first of all, they trust their defense, which I think our pitchers do. So it makes them more comfortable to go after guys. And sometimes you do pitch around the better hitters, especially a guy like Hellickson realizes that some of these guys could hurt him with one swing, so he bypasses them for somebody else. And I've seen that a little bit, but I think the biggest thing is just trusting their defense, and we've gotten some double plays in certain situations, and we've made plays. Lamb had a couple real tough ones at third base today. Those are big things for us.
Lost just a little bit of the efficiency of your bullpen. I mean, you came in with Hernandez. You've been wanting to look like that. And there was
yeah, I think his last 2 or 3 times he's been better, and he was really good today. I mean, he's throwing his breaking ball when he wanted to, and then threw the fastball by people. So this is a guy that we're starting to see that before the injury he was. So that's a great sign for us to be able to give Hudson another day resting. And, obviously tomorrow we'll have to decide who we close with. I don't know if we can go back to Ziegler again. So we have a couple guys that can do it.
When Jeremy has that secondary stuff working so well, how much does that help him when he may not be getting strike one?
Right. It's huge. I mean, he's able to throw pitches that aren't predictable. They're saying, some guys that get 1-0, 2-0, here comes a fastball, and the hitter knows that he can't be that way. His fastball just doesn't have enough life to it. But when he throws his off-speed pitches the way he is, in the last few outings, his fastball does become a weapon because now they're starting to get in between.
How about the young guys' bats coming along? You got Jake doing his.
Well, Jake, Jake definitely was a big day for us today, and he was going home to Seattle. He's feeling good about himself, and we needed him to hit. I mean, that's something we've been waiting on to get back to where he was before the injury, and I think he's starting to get comfortable. He's made a lot of adjustments with Turner and Mark, so that was a good sign. And then coming off the bench, I think it's the second time in a row that Chris Owings has come off the bench and got a big hit for us. So he had good numbers against Garza, and so I didn't start him. I wanted to go to Hill, who had really good numbers against Garza. So I knew when we got into a situation where we could do some damage off the bench that CO would be the guy.
How about finishing this kind of bad start to this very long homestand, but now you get to end it with it?
Well, I think Tony La Russa called me this morning, and he said, we haven't played that well on day games after a win. And I said, you're right. And I've been thinking about what I'm going to tell the guys. And during our hitters meeting, we had a little meeting, and I told them that we need to be ready, and we need to come out after these guys. And Ender got on. We put the hit and run on right away, and Hilly hit a bullet in the gap. We thought, oh, here we go, and the guy catches it, of course. So I do give our players a lot of credit for coming out and being ready to play and win a series. Because a 4-game series, you have to win 3. It's not easy in the major leagues, so I give them a lot of credit today.
Talk about the value that Chafin is giving you out of the bullpen.
Well, he's been great all year. And today was, it's nice when he can do what he did today because now we feel good about using him again tomorrow. He gets into those deep pitch counts. A guy that's just learning how to be a bullpen guy this year for the first time, you're a little leery about putting him back out there. So he was very efficient. So was David. So I think everybody will be available tomorrow, except for maybe Z.
With Jake's slump, the slump he's coming out of, does it basically just trace back to he's rusty and has to knock it off?
Yeah, it's hard when you come back from an injury mid-season and you're a young player. You've never done it before. The pitchers aren't going to give in to you, and they're in mid-season form. So I think some of it does. And just, he's a big man. It's not easy with those long levers to be able to be quick to the ball, and he's starting to get there. You're starting to see that ball jump off his bat. He's getting a quicker bat. So it's coming.
Is that aggravating this, still aggravating guy on third, less than one out type. Or less
Yeah,
than
you know, it's tough. We just got to keep battling, and all the right things are being said to him. He's saying all the right things back. I think today, especially Tomas had the one situation where he had the pitch and he fouled it back, but at least he was swinging at the right pitches, which is important.
Is it just a coincidence that you guys also lead the league in triples and you've been put in this situation probably?
Maybe so. That's right.
That's right.
That's right. That's a good one.